Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and get started. So we're off to group 34. Okay, you're going to flow whenever you're ready.
Hello, Justin. Good morning, everyone. Before we dive into our presentation, I'd like to ask a few questions. Raise your hand if you ever had a problem with your flight booking. Raise your hand if you ever got lost on the airline website. Raise your hand if you're hungry. Right. Okay, so if you raise your hand any of it, I think you can probably relate to our presentation today. And so today we're going to talk about natural language processing, NLP. We use in aviation industry. We use AirAsia chatbot, AskBo, as a case analysis for our presentation today. We are a group of 5 members, and each of us will take care of each part in our agenda. And the first part, how the AI technology is being used, will be presented by our Mita. And Mita, the floor is yours.
How chatbot works? Yes, Asian chatbot is AI-powered chatbot, which is designed to enhance the customer service by providing quick and efficient response. And you can use the chatbot by typing question or request to chat interface on dynamic website or mobile application. Natural language processing analyzes the user input text to understand the user intent. And this involves breaking down the sentence, recognizing the keyword, and finally determine the context. And chatbot can identify such specific identity like flight number, dates, and location to provide the relevant information, and also can personalize response by using the past data or user profile to enhance the customer service. And in this technique, there's 3 methods: tokenization, sentiment analysis, and machine learning. Tokenization is breaking down the sentence into the smaller unit. It can be like one phrase or symbol. For example, if you import, I want to book a flight ticket from Yangon to Delhi on 10 October. The tokenization will break down like I, 1, 2, etc. And this system can help the chatbot to understand easily and can give the relevant information. And semantics analysis. Semantics analysis is assessing the emotional tone of the user. Like for example, if you import, I'm really frustrated with my flight delay, then the semantic can analyze, can detect the word frustration as a negative emotion, and it might respond, I'm really sorry to hear that, let me check your flight status. It can respond like that. And machine learning is the continuous learning from the customer message to improve the response over time. For example, a customer is frequently asked about the baggage policy. The machine learning can recognize this pattern and will suggest the baggage information in the future iteration. And now, so we'll show you how the AskBo actually work on the mobile application. So.
Thank you, Ted, for explaining how NLP works theoretically. Now let me show you how it actually works on a mobile app. So when you get into a mobile chat of AskBo, it's going to show you some predefined prompts. And in this example, I'm going to use the first one. So I choose the first one, the upcoming flights, and what's going to ask you is to confirm whether you made the right prompt or not. So of course I made the right prompt, and the next step, it's going to check whether if you had any reservations or bookings that you recently made. And in my example, I have one flight and I chose this. What it's going to do next is it's going to suggest you to make some changes, or if you want to add more baggage, or even if you want to cancel your flight. So this is an example. Actually, AskBo can do further. It can help you to create a trip plan and even more, some tips and tricks if you are going to a different destination. Right. So the next part, the business use case and fulfillment of AskBo will be presented by our Amplitude.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We could say we are in a war of the innovation. So most people are trying to use AI to improve their own business. So AirAsia is one of the companies who think that same way. So we bring out the chatbot called AskBo and to support and improve their own customer service center. And AskBo is available for what application, for mobile application, and also you can basically type in the messenger to their AirAsia pages, and you can ask the AskBo to support you. It will help a lot because customer will be more convenient by using the kind of strategy. And you can ask about many things like how to book a flight, how to find the lost baggage, how to check the flight delay or not. And you can ask many questions about the trip and tips about where you want to go. And the friendly reminder, do not ask how to hijack the plane. I already asked one and it's just like my account. So that's one. And also reduce the workload for the customer service stats, and also reduce the cost for the operation cost. So there is the need fulfillment exported by the AirAsia. Its customer service supports it 24/7 by the export. It will give you the faster, it will give you the detailed and accurate detail for you, and it also gives you multi-language support. It will give you like 8 languages, and also there's no human interaction with this export by using the export. So some people are scared to talk with each other in person. Some people are shy, and that's a good news for the introvert person. And people, the AirAsia trying to use export to satisfy the customer by supporting what they need, supporting what they desire to do. Even if you want to ask about anything about the trade, where should I eat in this place like in Vienna, where should I eat? What kind of foods should I eat? And he will suggest you. So you can see the number is AskBo is recognized accurately 85% of the all time. AskBo it is 78% for exchange rate, and 60% of the no all time with no human support finish the conversation with no human support, and average response time is 1.5 minutes. If you look at the number, it's not that attractive to us because it still need to improve the thing in the future, and we still need to concern about what kind of things we have to improve, and I will give it to the to continue with this.
Hi. Okay. Today I'm gonna present about one concern. Speaking of concern, you might also experience about experience it in a difficult situation. You are faced like this, especially as you know, using AI is job replacement and also privacy concern, also unhelpful situation. You all might face like this. Today I picked up one critical issue, user frustration. This is a buggy word. I'm really angry by using AI like this. Okay, there are three components of using by concern about using chatbot. First of all, complexity. Because of its limited capability and repeated answer, we have to answer all repeatedly to choose template and also to answer again and again. That is already present about Google. You already see about this. When he trying to book in on in the chatbot, he have to pass four steps to ask again and again, yes or no, confirm like this, to get a booking. Okay. Second, is escalate to human. It's difficult to escalate the human. I want to talk to the real person. I need to type talking the human complain in many times. The result is inconsistent, right? Okay. Finally, the chatbot cannot handle for the booking cancellation and also reference error. Yes, it's the weakness of the educate information, right? Okay, that's all. I want to give my floor to Mike to present about future evolution.
Hi. We see four key areas for the future evolution of the chatbot. The first one is proactive assistance. Like chatbot will plan ahead the user needs and it will offer the help to the user even before asking. Like for example, when you're at the airport and you apply for the date, and it will instantly notify you, about the flight delay, such as border gate changes and other useful information. And then it will even offer the alternative flight for your convenience. Yeah, with this kind of feature, the chatbot can create more or less stressful trips, and it could keep the passenger addicted. And the second one is voice interface integration. By adding voice feature, the chatbot will become more easier and faster to use. Like imagine you're at the airport and you just say, "Hey chatbot, where's my boarding gate number?" And then you will get instant reply from the chatbot. Yeah, with this kind of convenience, the passenger can get a seamless experience. And the third one is a personalized assistant, or personal experience. Like chatbot will learn what the user really likes, wants, and preference. Then it will suggest the useful personalized suggestions. Like for example, you usually pre-order the in-flight meal for the flights. Then chatbot will suggest your favorite dishes, favorite meals, and it could even show you your loyalty points and rewards. And with this kind of feature, the user could feel more personal and joyful. Yes. The last one is emotion and empathy. Like for example, chatbot will learn. Chatbot will get better understanding human emotions and responding with more empathy and cares. Like for example, when one passenger is really gets upset due to his flight cancellations, the chatbot will reply with cares and empathy. And with this kind of feature, the chatbot will become more humanized and human-like virtual assistants. Yeah. So, conclusions: by improving this area, the chatbot will become not only answering your questions, it will become more understanding, assists, and even enhance the every step of the AirAsia flight journey. Yeah.
Currently, what AirAsia did now is that they deploy all the human assistants online. So what they try to do is they have a source where Q&A session is, and they have this chatbot. So when you ask a question to chatbots, and if it can't answer, it's gonna give you a link to go to Q&A section, and you find your answer there. So this is very limited. I personally experienced it. I missed one flight because of this experience. So somehow I happened to choose this topic to, as a garage. Right, yes, these are some limitations that we have currently. So we came up also some suggestions to improve the situation.
Okay, anyone else from Zoom?
Can I have one more question?
Go ahead.
So in my personal experience and dealing with AI chatbot is quite frustrating and annoying. So do you think in the future AirAsia can rely only on AI chatbot without human assistant?
They already started implementing this solution, right? Like supporting human queries online, like 24/7. Like I tried a lot of time, 100 times, to talk to a human agent or to call any local number. There was nowhere to be found. So by the look of it, you can already understand how AirAsia is trying to move ahead using AI to lead the industry. One thing we should also understand is that AirAsia is not operating its own fleet anymore. It's also like outsourcing other fleets in the industry, or regionally, or internationally. So what they're trying to do is they're expanding like a hub, booking hub, or a travel booking site, but for flights only. But let me rephrase. Not just flights. There are also like hotel bookings and car bookings and so on and so on, which are still expensive anyway.
Thank you. Okay, anything else from anyone on Zoom?
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
How this payment will be safer using AirAsia chatbot?
I'm sorry, do you mind repeating the question, please?
How does a payment when we are making through the chatbot?
So it's still traditional. So chatbot isn't really supporting to receive any payment. You can modify your flight booking, for example, like from this. Yeah, from this. Right. Okay. So as you can see in the last screenshot, so there are options that you can choose, right? For example, if you choose to add on some baggages, so you can choose how many kilograms you want to add at the final stage. At the final stage, when you are about to pay, it's gonna give you a link to go to a payment section, and you have to put your card information or any other supported payment methods. So it's not entirely solving the the request that we want to do. That's why in one of those frustrations we highlighted, there are also bookings and refunds. These issues still exist.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anyone else from Zoom? We want to make sure you guys have the opportunity as well. Going once, twice, going 3 times. Okay. Anybody in the class have any questions for this group? Yeah, we have a hand up here. Can we pass a mic down? Is there a free mic anywhere?
Yeah. It's muted.
When we get with chatbot, we are going to have to write in only English, or do they support other language?
Yeah, they do. They support 8 language, which is English, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, also Thai, Malaysian, Indonesian, and Korean. Yeah. So it's for the language. If you want to type in the what do you prefer? If you want to type in the Korean, it will work you as a Korean.
Okay, anything else from anybody in the room? Okay, so if not, then I have a few questions on mine. And actually, the first question relates to this screen over here. So I appreciate you guys showing us the screenshots. I think it's really good for us to be able to see it. I would say that this chatbot overall is limited in the sense of you're just making choices, right? So you're not free-form text typing. What's your view on that? Do you think that's for AirAsia it's a good thing? Do you think they should have free-form text typing? I just wanted to get your opinions on like writing anything versus this type of structure where you pick an option. What do you think is better for them?
Yeah, actually, you can also ask the question behind the before you can type this. There is a input box, and you can also type it. They just giving you the example most frequent question. That's all. It's not only this kind of like that. You can ask whatever you want.
Okay, sounds good. That's good to know because I think a lot of earlier chatbots only had this option, and I think that led to a lot of people getting frustrated as well. Because they're like, I want to ask another question, and you can't do it, right? Okay, so good to know that you can do both. And then my second question, I think you guys were talking about the idea where at a certain point, the chatbot can flip to a human being, right? If they get really annoyed. Okay? Someone was saying that like if you really want to speak to a human, you have to talk to a human here. So I'm just wondering from that perspective. So number one, if we are using chatbots, what's the quickest way to get to a human? I know everybody here would appreciate your perspective on that. And secondly, how often or what do you think the trigger should be for the chatbot to move to a human? I guess maybe the second question is the more important one.
Sorry, let me answer the question for you because even though talk to a human or complaints, but you can't get directly talk to a human agent. What you can do is you can file a complaint. So, and after a few days, you will get a response in your inbox. That's what you can do the best. So in some countries, there is no local phone numbers or like agents that you can reach out personally. But in Thailand, I think there are other possible ways because there are a lot of offices around, which makes people life easier. But yeah, this is one of the very big limitations, and it will be the best, yes, if we can directly talk to human agent, yes.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys sharing that. You know, we've worked with a few other chatbot companies, and it's interesting because sometimes they're working on the triggers. So they have like a handoff to a human being. So sometimes they look at how angry is someone getting. Like, is the tone getting like, at a certain point, over that like anger score, then they can hand it off to a human. Sometimes they also look at repeats. So they see someone's asking the same question 4 times or more. That is also the trigger to go to a human as well. So I guess in this case, you guys didn't have a human, which is fine. But I think many companies are also thinking for chatbots, what's the trigger to switch to a human being? So I think that's something else to think about for people who are designing chatbots as well. Okay, I think we're out of time. So thank you guys very much for the presentation. We really appreciate it. See you in the next one.